Wow, we were looking at Asbury Park earlier, and the sea of tents you saw there blocking out the sun. But in some parts of the area, you may need an umbrella for some scattered showers, maybe?
For another reason.
But later.
Yes,
right?
yeah, a little bit later. There are some light areas of rain on radar right now north of New York City, but I know what we're all zeroing in on. It's fireworks time tonight, and there's a threat for some scattered thunderstorm activity, but right now it's looking isolated enough that it's not a washout. I'll show you that on Futurecast in just a second. Right now, good air quality, air temperature at 82 in Central Park, under a partly to mostly cloudy sky. 82 in the East Village as well, but 86 for Gravesend, Rockaway Beach at 78, up in the Bronx at Fordham at 79 degrees. Now we'll zoom out, look down the shore, check out Belmar, 86 degrees, feeling pretty good at the beach, right? 86 for Newark as well, out east 79 in Montauk, we're at 80 degrees in White Plains. This number has been climbing really quickly today. Now our dew points are in the upper 60s. We started in the upper 50s. So that humidity is building as expected with wind coming out of the south. So you will notice the stickier conditions as you head out and about this afternoon. But most of us, partly to mostly cloudy sky, with just a few light areas of rain on radar. I've been watching these hit or miss showers for much of the morning. It's not consistent. It's not necessarily heavy, but there are a couple areas that are dealing with rain right now, from about Greenville up through Walker Valley, Accord, Kingston, into Pine Plains. So this is light to moderate rainfall, and it seems to be backing off a little bit, but just painting the right picture, right? Can't eliminate the possibility of some spot showers favoring areas north of New York City this afternoon. It's tonight that thunderstorm threat works in. Before we get to that, I want to touch on Hurricane Beryl, still a major Category 3 hurricane. It's now just west of the Cayman Islands, pulling away from Jamaica, still bringing impacts to some of those islands here, but now heading toward the Yucatan Peninsula. Forecast to weaken to a Category 1 before making landfall just north of Tulum. It looks like between Cozumel and Tulum, best bet for that official landfall. Some wind shear is expected to weaken it, but that water is also really warm, so we're going to have to keep a close eye on it. The land interaction over the Yucatan Peninsula is expected to weaken the storm again. Then it moves out into the Gulf. Once again, very warm water, and it looks like it could strengthen back up to hurricane status before making landfall somewhere between South Texas and the northern portion of Mexico there. We are watching it very closely throughout the weekend. Now back to home. Today, we don't look at a risk for severe weather, but the Storm Prediction Center is showing that, yes, some scattered thunderstorms are expected today, some of which could produce gusty wind, locally heavy rain, and some lightning. So as we time this out on Futurecast, most of us stay dry through the afternoon under a partly to mostly cloudy sky with highs in the mid-80s and very humid conditions. But I want to pause it here as we head into late afternoon, early evening, because we're starting to see some of that hit or miss thunderstorm activity develop. Clearly, it's not widespread. It's not even a high enough chance where I can pinpoint exactly where we expected when you need to pull those plans in. It's hit or miss, so it's not plan ruining rain. What we really need to know is right around 9:30, right, for that main fireworks show in New York City. It does look like a complex of thunderstorms just west of the city. Could this nudge closer to us? Yes, it's something that we're watching. I'm optimistic right now that we'll be able to get that fireworks show through before this storm passes through the city, but the timing is something we are going to have to monitor very closely as we head into tonight. After midnight, the storm settled down, and then tomorrow a very similar pattern, partly to mostly cloudy skies, steamy conditions, and a few afternoon and evening scattered showers and thunderstorms. So the bulk of today is mostly dry with just a hit or miss shower chance. You see our temperatures are on the warm side in the mid-80s, but those storm chances do increase as we head into tonight. 85 the forecast high, very humid. Tonight at the fireworks show, expected to be at about 9:25. Expect air temperature in the upper 70s with a few of those spot thunderstorms. Tomorrow, Saturday, similar setup, mid-80s, very humid. Saturday's storm activity could be stronger. Behind that front, we're getting less humid air but warmer temperatures heading into the work week. Sandra and Pedro?
Thank you very much, Danny. Well, the price is something else going up. Just ahead, how much more you'll have to pay to rent a city bike in New York City.
But first, some places to watch the fireworks in New Jersey tonight.